Microphones and Monsters is a creative type of production. Special thanks to Meade and Patrick T. Arsenault, our executive producer level supporters from Patreon.
Imagine a place where ancient secrets and unnatural horrors lie dormant. A place where the veil between worlds is thin, and the creatures of the night roam free. On Microphones and Monsters, a ragtag crew of travelers sets sail for one such destination. But beware, dear listener, for the horrors of Fazine are not for the faint of heart.
Captain, I wonder if tonight this might be a good opportunity to perhaps abandon the ship?
We're not abandoning the ship!
The ship will be lost soon. We need a backup plan.
So not only do you fall prone, you actually go flying off the deck into the water.
Oh, God.
Oh,
Bye, Xerothin.
No, see, this will be where I'm fine, because this will be athletics, and I'm good at this.
Xerothin!
Rufus, it is your turn.
Captain Xerothin fell off!
Somebody closer with a lifeline's gonna have to try and help him.
Someone get Xerothin!
I'm like yelling.
It can't be me! I'm too small!
Everybody's yelling, man overboard, man overboard. Like everybody's yelling that out because, I mean, not everybody can hear everybody because the storm.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Rufus is going to yell that anyway.
Yeah. I mean, the captain's yelling, everybody's yelling, man overboard right now.
Nuki, can you get him?
Maybe the two cats together.
Do you have any magic?
Like, are you
Form Voltron.
Are you an idiot?
You tied the rope around me. Can you do it for him?
He's too far.
Okay. Okay. Am I rolling anything?
Nuki would have said that in that tone.
Oh, yeah. All I know is Nuki magically tied a rope around me.
Yeah.
He could potentially do it. You know, it's a reasonable expectation.
Rufus doesn't know how
Nuki's
magic
not.
works.
Rufus doesn't know how magic works.
All right.
Rufus has average intelligence, you know, and everything.
So what is that? That's all you're doing?
I mean, yeah. I mean, there's
Not really
there's
a whole
nothing
lot,
I can. I can't do anything.
All right, let's see
to
if
help
you stay on
anyone
the
here.
boat.
I can cut ropes. Yeah, okay.
Dexterity saving throw.
Is that a dexterity
Yep.
saving throw?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, that is a...
With advantage, because you're tied.
and does the +2 count because something's not attacking me? Or does just the fact that I'm covered by the captain?
From what
and
you read,
standing
it would be
like
because you have the cover, so you get the bonus on the saving throw.
Okay. Then that means that I got a 22.
20? Okay.
22.
Damn.
You
22.
maintain your self-preservation.
Yay.
All right. Izzodath.
Izzodath would hear everybody echoing, man overboard, and would at least be on the deck still, since that's where she was when she fell.
Oh, you got held up. Yeah, I mean, you did get pulled up, so you're standing.
Yep. So I think she's going to attempt to try to help Xerothin.
Okay.
She's probably going to call out to whoever's nearest her, like, she's, she would have been straight away, like, helping bailing water as soon as she got up on her feet. So somebody is going to be nearby her, and she's going to, just point at the edge of the ship and say, we have to help him. So she would first want to probably grab, the closest piece of rope she can find.
Yeah, you would see the rope that he was going for on the way to the edge of the boat.
And then how close to the edge of the ship do you think I am?
I mean, you have enough movement speed to get all the way.
To get to it?
Yeah.
Okay. So she will tie the bucket that she had previously to the rope to give it some weight and throw it towards Xerothin.
Okay. And give me a dexterity saving throw with advantage.
And since she was feeling confident, I'm going to use my jack
Okay.
to add to my dex. So I rolled a 5, and face cards are 10.
Yes.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So 15.
15. Yeah, you succeed, and you are able to get the rope thrown with the bucket over.
All right.
Now, are
Nice.
you going to the edge and looking to see where he is to like try and aim it?
Yeah. She would have gone to the.
She's threw it over.
Just threw it. I just tossed it haphazardly. He's on the other side of the ship.
She throws herself overboard.
Sure. Okay, so it lands next to you, Xerothin. It's within reach.
Okay.
I imagine there's some kind of like lifesaver.
Oh, life preserver.
Yeah.
No.
Bucket.
Not, yeah.
Might have been a life preserver that she used instead of a bucket. That wouldn't be the
I
worst.
don't think there were. Yeah,
You know,
but
hindsight action to take.
Buckets probably would.
Yeah.
It float
Yeah,
for the
it
most
would
part.
float.
It's whale intestines that have been cured and then filled with air or some shit.
Or it's a wooden bucket.
Or
That
it's a
would make
wooden
it float,
bucket.
too.
I was just seeing if there was anything, but that's a smart move. Crew.
Don't fall off the ship.
Yeah.
Formerly crew.
There are only so many buckets that we can throw overboard.
Two people fall down, making their way there's a little bit of split off with the group. Two people fall down, making their way over to like help you grab the rope to like try and pull him up. It would be Casa and Olo.
Excellent. Girls are coming to save the day.
Yeah. But they fall down.
But they fall down. They don't save the day.
They
They fall
do
down.
fall down. Everybody else is successfully bailing the ship.
Bail.
Lucius, it is your turn.
I'm going to continue bailing as much as I can. This is
All right,
going to be
give
my
me that.
primary focus.
Give me that dex save to keep your footing.
It's going to be a 14.
14 succeeds.
Yay.
You successfully keep bailing.
Keep on bailing.
Xerothin. Bucket
Yes.
landed next to you. You
I reach out with my sword and I cut the bucket. I don't want anyone else.
His people have life debt things, so he's not allowed to let anyone save him.
I don't
so
want to
that he
owe
doesn't-
anybody. I just paid off all of my lion loans.
Lion loan.
wild loads.
He's not lying.
He has his pride.
Yes, I do. I left it, but that's a different story. I'll reach out and grab the bucket tied to the rope to attempt to pull myself back onto the boat.
Okay. I would say with him grabbing it and causing that tension, you would also grab the rope, Izzodath.
Probably tie it off onto the ship so you don't get pulled in too.
I mean, it is tied.
It was your lead line.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah. Okay, so, I mean, okay. All right,
It was
that
already
makes
tied
sense.
off. Yeah, we just took
Okay.
the loose end and threw it towards
So
you.
I grabbed it. So do I need to
Give
roll
me
anything to start pulling myself towards the
a
ship?
strength athletics check.
Okay.
Because I mean, you're using that to swim, but once you get to the you're assisted swimming, but as you get to the boat and pulling yourself up, you need that athletics check.
Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay. 22.
Yes, you.
I was 17.
Yeah, with that and Izzodath pulling, you get over the edge of the ship.
Yeah. So I'll be just pulling as fast and as hard as I can on the rope, and then I'll get to like the kind of where I'm against the ship, and then I will essentially jump, from that side, and then kind of brace myself like against the boat, and then just like
Leap up.
or do like the basically just use my claws and then just grapple up the side of the ship.
Okay. All right.
But like but like as soon as I'm like on the ship, I'll take off the bucket and throw the bucket back up or something like that, and then tie the rope around me and then climb back up the ship.
Throw the bucket down
the sides.
down below deck.
We don't need more buckets.
All right, so
Don't need
you
no
are
stinking buckets.
lashed to the ship again. You are lashed to the deck again.
Good.
All right. So the wind's been pushing. It's been making that mast creak and crunch with every gust, and then one final gust of wind breaks the mast off the Hazel's Folly.
It's that extra skiff.
The sails and rigging catch in the squall and rapidly soar from the ship, disappearing into the inky darkness in moments. With the sail removed, the ship's movement is less chaotic.
Because we're not getting taken in the wind.
Yeah. So you're no longer buffeted by the wind and only have to contend with the swells of the sea.
Yay, it's getting better.
No problem.
So what's knocking us down with the deck saves? Is it the wind or is it sea? Or is
Both.
it a
It was
combination
both.
of both?
Mhm.
Okay.
The rocking of the ship.
Okay. I didn't know if it was
Which is
one more than the
it's
other.
still rocking. It's just less chaotic now, but it's still like it still seems to be picking up. Like it's just getting worse and worse and worse. So, Rufus, you just watched this happen. Everything went flying off the ship. Like the sails just boom, just gone. Well, what do you do?
Captain, the sail's gone. What do we do?
We got to keep the ship afloat. Keep bailing. Keep bailing. Dexterity saving throw to maintain.
With advantage?
Yes. You're tied, so you have advantage.
All right, with the advantage and my cover, I have a 23.
You succeed. You maintain.
I actually rolled a 17 both
Nice.
times.
Steven, I'm surprised you're not looking for a portal right now.
You do not sense a portal.
Oh, a portal to go to the Dreamlands where
Yeah.
there's no ship, but there's still no
Yes, precisely.
but
in a
there is-
mysterious storm that could have some supernatural explanation.
I was about to say you don't know if there's a storm in the Dreamlands, though.
You're right. It might not be a
How do
storm.
I get out of the
Endless
Dreamlands?
ocean.
Yeah.
I go through a portal and there's no ship and I'm just in the middle of the ocean by myself.
Listen, I'm the authority on transplanar disasters happening. You'll probably be fine.
Yeah. You do not sense a portal on the ship.
No. And even if I did, the portal probably wouldn't be stationary with the ship. It would probably be in one spot and the ship would move
Yeah.
past it. So.
Would
And
Mr.
it's not big.
Mouse go with you if you went through Dreamland's portal?
I'm gonna take narrative control and say yes.
I mean, he
Okay.
would. Like, he would be able to go through it with you. He wouldn't be able to see it, but yeah.
Yeah. He doesn't need a bracelet or anything.
Well, he wouldn't remember
He's with
anything
me.
either.
He doesn't have
But
it.
yeah.
He's a mouse.
Izzodath.
So, Izzodath, after seeing Xerothin get back on board, would have just gone right back into line with helping to bail the ship out.
Okay. Dex saving throw to maintain your footing.
Here's hoping. 17.
You succeed. You are back to bailing the ship. The crew. So in their attempt, Olo and Casa, in their attempt to get back up, they go overboard.
No!
Wait, who went overboard?
Casa and Olo.
Olo and Casa.
Everybody else maintained. Banda.
But they were tied off, right?
They were tied off, yes. Everybody was tied
At
off
least
at this
they said.
point, yeah. Y'all kind of got on that pretty early, so
Yeah,
that helped get
we did
everybody
something right.
that helped get everybody lashed to the boat. But yeah, they're overboard, but they are tied. Everybody else, Banda immediately saw that, called out for his sister, is already trying to, or no, he wouldn't have seen it because he's below deck. He would have just heard. He would have just heard man overboard yelled from everybody. So, yeah, nobody's making their way that way yet. And Lucius.
I guess we'll keep bailing. I mean, I think
Can you
as
use
it
your
is right
spiritual
now.
weapon to bail water?
Shape of a bucket.
You know, maybe if I had chosen a spiritual weapon specifically for that purpose, but I think with the longsword, it's probably not going to do much good in that front.
you just hang the bucket on the pommel
Yeah.
of the sword, and you just kind of dump it
You
over.
just drop the bucket.
Yeah, the sword can just go like this in midair. like swinging vertical and
I
horizontal.
was saying, if you had like a spear, you could line up like a bunch of buckets and then dump it all in one go.
I mean, it's a long sword, so I mean, it presumably could hold many buckets.
At least a few.
Yeah, it could hold like 2 or 3 buckets at a time that you could make dip down and,
All right, now
and
you
flip the water out.
I mean, you would have heard and seen that those two went overboard too.
Well, I guess the thing for me at least
Because they're tired.
is will I do more good helping them out, or will I do more good by continuing bailing stuff?
Oh yeah, no, you're
Because-
fine.
because,
Your
like-
choice is fine. I was just making sure, like, you have options.
Yeah, no. I'm aware. It's just I think that it might be better off for either them to help themselves up since they're tied off, or for somebody else to help them up.
All right.
Because I think that's a little out of my capacity to really be able to help them efficiently.
Yeah. All right.
Anyway,
Me too.
so deck saves.
Yep. Deck save.
It's going to be 13.
13 makes it.
Yay!
You are able to continue bailing. And Xerothin, what are you doing?
We are
He's-
continuing the bailout.
I don't believe in bailouts, especially for banks.
This boat is too big to fail. Okay.
This boat is too big to fail. That needs to be an episode title at some point in life. This boat is too big to fail. What happened to the supplies? As soon as I went overboard, are they just like scattered to the four winds?
Oh man. Yeah, because they would have been in your pack.
Yeah. So did I lose my pack in the process of going overboard?
What did you roll? You rolled like a 2?
I rolled a 3.
I mean, how were you wearing it?
My
On
back.
like a backpack. Okay. I don't think it would have fallen off. Like it would have been weighing you
Yeah.
down.
I mean, it definitely would have gotten wet.
Yeah.
But like, I wouldn't think it. Okay. Well, that's something.
Now,
okay.
if you rolled a nat 1, then yeah, you would have totally lost it.
Sure. Totally, yeah. All right. I will make my way over to the skiff and stow those supplies in there.
Okay.
I'm not this. We've gone too far. I've fully committed to this plan. And after that, I would probably go back below decks to the captain's quarters.
Okay.
So I dump and then start making my way to the
Okay.
back down below decks again.
Give me a deck saving throw.
Gotcha.
with advantage.
See, this one's gonna be the good. This one's gonna be the good one, guys. This is gonna be the good one. It's a lot better. It's 14.
14 succeeds. Now,
14 and a 4.
I wouldn't say you'd be able to get all the way into the captain's quarters, but you would be able to lash your pack to the skiff, and you would have gotten down the stairs, and that's it.
Okay. Okay, everyone. Just a quick heads up. We'll be back after a short break. But in the meantime, did you know that you can get more Microphones and Monsters awesomeness at patreon.com/creativetypo? Ad-free episodes, bonus content, and even uncut behind-the-scenes sessions are just a click away. And hey, stick around after the episode to discover another fantastic Creative Typo show you'll love.
And round 9, the storm begins to abate.
That means get better.
Man, it's going to be really awkward when I get above topside. Everyone's okay. Oh, we're not leaving the ship? Oh, geez. Oops.
And so the storm is starting to abate. You don't feel like you're in immediate danger. The ship still needs to be bailed out, but the rocking and the jerking of the ship is calming down now, and the storm's letting up. So, Rufus, what do you do?
Still useless. Is it still
Start
raining?
Spitting water out the side of the boat.
Is it still raining?
I mean, it's raining, but it's not hard like it was.
Okay. Yeah. Rufus is going to be like, Mr. Mouse, are you okay? You know, and like Mr. Mouse will just like,
Squeak.
give him like a little squeak squeak.
Yes.
You know, because that's all he does. He doesn't talk. He just squeaks. Then he'll go. It's like,
Captain, do you think we'll be okay now?
Yeah, looks like we passed. We got out of the storm. There's
still so much water.
a lot of water. Yeah, that's rough. My arms are like Jello right now. They don't know what Jello is.
jelly.
Pudding.
Jelly.
My arms are like jelly right now.
Or like
Like
preserves.
preserves. Yeah.
Strawberry preserves. Specifically seedless.
Slacks.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Find any way you can help. The rope will get you below deck. Like,
Okay, Rufus is going to go and help.
okay.
That's what I'll do.
All right.
So
I don't know
if
what that is. but I'm gonna do
Nondescript
it.
help.
Nondescript help. All right.
Rufus is moral support for people who aren't bothered by him.
Yeah. You see everybody.
It's your support
You make
animal.
your way over, and you see everybody bailing the ship out with buckets of water. Yeah. Nobody's made their way over yet to help Casa and Olo.
Yeah. Well, Rufus will actually run over there and look into the water and check them,
Okay. You see them, and they are.
holding on to the ropes and safe.
Dead.
Okay, so Olo is 15 feet, like you see, roughly 15 feet away from the boat, and Casa is only 5 feet. She didn't go as far.
Okay. Rufus will yell out, it's like, someone come help them. They're still in the water.
All right, no deck saves this time.
Xerothin!
Yeah, so you're calling out
No
for
deck
Why
saves.
me in particular?
Aren't you like 7 feet tall and the strongest person on the boat by far?
Yeah.
You could probably pull up both of them at once.
He says the person who also flew off the boat too.
Yeah, but it's nice and
after
tall.
untying yourself,
Well, I mean that was necessary in my mind.
and let's see, Izzodath, it's your turn.
Izzodath would definitely want to help. Did they go off the same side of the ship
Same
that
side, yeah.
Xerothin did?
Yeah, because they were coming to help you pull.
Right.
So
So ideally she's still kind of in that general area, so she would turn and probably start with, did you say Olo was furthest out?
yeah.
She would start with Olo, helping reel her in.
Okay. Oh yeah, there is no deck saves this time. Okay, so yeah, you're able to help Olo up. Casa has at least like grabbed the ship and started trying to pull herself up with her rope, and everybody else is Bonda swaps off down below with Matwa and comes up to help pull up his sister. Yeah, everybody else is bailing. So, let's do Lucius.
I mean, I think bailing
More
is
bailing.
the still the thing I can do the most good with. So I'm gonna keep bailing.
You are successful.
Just keep on
Uh,
bailing.
Xerothin, what are you doing?
Okay, so would I?
You notice that the ship you notice the storm is
Okay,
calming
if-
down.
If I noticed the storm would be calming down, I would not be going to the captain's
Okay.
cabin, because at least as far as I can tell, there's no immediate need to grab the chest that's in there and leave, since it's probably likely that the ship's not going to immediately sink. It could still sink now that it's taking on water, but at least if that's the case, the skiff's prepared to be used as a emergency get the fuck out of here device.
Yeah.
To be clear, the ship isn't taking on water because there's like a hole in the side. It just there was tons
It's
of water.
holding
that-
water.
it's
still.
holding
You gotta
water.
get
It's
the
holding
water out.
water.
But
Got it. Just wanted to make
progress
sure.
is being made now, where it didn't seem like progress was being
Cool.
made before, other than like maybe just maintaining. Now progress is being made.
Now, I don't know if I asked this before, but I meant to, but is there a bilge pump?
I know. You got buckets.
Okay, so we got buckets. All right, I was about to say, because then just use the bilge pump and just fucking pump the water out.
I mean, I don't know.
We have a manual bilge pump.
Yeah.
Okay.
Called
All right.
Lucius.
What we need is we just need a long hose, and then we'll just like run it down into there, and then run the other end over the side, and then we'll just take one really big like bowl of air through it.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
So
if that's the case, then I'll hear the yells for my name and figure out exactly, because I have no idea what just happened in terms of that. So I'll go back up and see what people are yelling about, and see that there's people overboard, and attempt to pull their lines back in and back onto the boat.
I would say you can grab both and pull, like you're pretty strong.
Sure, I'll do that.
Like,
now, do I pull them so strong that I pull them out of the water and then over to the other side of the boat and they fall in the water?
No. But
like overcorrecting.
I mean, you got. I don't even think you. I don't think you would even make that much effort to help people.
I'm pretty sure.
I mean,
you're
I
right.
really wouldn't. Like, I would just kind of pull. Like, I know exactly how much strength I would need to pull them out of the water. I would pull them out of the water and turn around.
And you have Vanda on one line
Done.
and Izzodath on the other pulling, so you could just come up behind them and start pulling.
Yeah, I was going to say, I have a 16 in strength.
Your natural, your passive strength would get them. Olo and Casa are now back on the ship, and you're out of combat. So the storm's wrath dissipates, leaving the Folly inoperable and the crew in bad shape.
What are you talking about? I feel great.
The ship, now adrift in this nightmarish sea, seems like a tiny island of sanity in an ocean of madness. Just the realization that you don't have sails to push this ship anymore. The entire crew is exhausted from bailing the boat out once all the water's out, and dread starts to set in as you're just adrift out here. So everybody give me a wisdom saving throw. Roll for dread.
Let's hope someone doesn't go crazy and kill all humans.
19.
17.
16.
No.
I think now is as opportune a time as any to use my
Yes.
garden.
Yes, it is. Yeah, only guy who knows what's going on. Yes, it is.
Well, I rolled a 1, so
Oh.
instead I'll use the ace.
Why don't you use your ace Cardic inspiration to convert that?
I think I'm going to use my ace Cardic inspiration instead.
I would say that is a good call. So none of you gain a level of dread.
Yay!
Yay.
Who rolled lowest?
I think I rolled lowest. I got a 17.
So
I got a 16.
Okay,
Yeah, you
so
were lowest. I was a 19.
is anybody taking any actions to help comfort any of the survivors or anybody on the ship?
Yeah, if someone looks distraught, I might be curling up next to them
Okay.
and sort of
So-
sitting in
so-
their lap and
so
purring
it's
and letting them
not
pet me.
the express purpose of it, but I will, like with everybody gathered around, try and use calm emotions.
Okay.
Just to try and keep everybody a little more level-headed.
And what does calm emotions do? Just does it have any like utility other than just calming people?
So the actual like rules purpose of it is to like basically hold people like inactive, more or less, by basically like kind of, I guess, deadening their emotions. It's in a way.
Okay.
As it says you attempt to suppress strong emotions in a group of people.
Okay.
Each must make a charisma saving throw. A creature can choose to fail if it wishes. If a creature fails, choose one of the following 2 effects. Can either suppress a charmed or frightened effect, or you can make a target indifferent about creatures of your choice that it's hostile towards.
Okay.
It's kind of like a CC spell normally.
Yeah.
Like where you're just like, oh well, you don't feel like attacking us.
Yeah. So you're just
kind
you're
of
just
thing,
you're
but,
just
like-
trying to just calm them. I like I allow it.
Just gave everybody a Xanax.
Yeah. Basically,
Exactly.
magical Xanax.
Magical Xanax.
All right. So as everybody is calm, anybody that seeks to repair the ship, like you don't have the parts to fix the ship. They are not on board, and plus the damage is so bad that it would have to be done at a dock.
So
Guess we'll have to take that that extra boat that someone
not
went
gonna
around
help.
and prepared for everybody. Weird.
That
huh?
doesn't have a sail on it.
Yeah, it
Does it?
does.
Does anybody want to take a survival or nature check on the nature of this storm. So whoever wants to roll that, they can.
And oh yeah, I'll roll a survival check.
I was about to say I have
I'll take a survival check.
I got an 11 on a survival check.
Okay.
I got a 7.
Okay.
Wait, no, I'm sorry. I have proficiency I can add to it.
I was gonna say, I have a +5 in survival, so I'm going to make a roll. But Izzodath would almost immediately, not necessarily assessing the damage on the ship. She's looking for what was left behind after the masts were broken off, because she has ideas that she wants to propose.
Okay.
But I rolled a nat 1, so I got a 6 on my survival check.
Okay.
Oh, 11.
And Max?
I got a 14.
A 14. Okay, so Xerothin.
Yes.
I'm going to say your voice speaks to you.
Okay.
And tells you,
there was something about that storm. Something not entirely natural.
and that's all you get.
Okay. Would I share this with everybody?
Did Rufus get anything from his 11?
No. Xerothin's the only one that got anything.
Is the captain kind of like assessing everything and is going to like address the whole crew? And
everybody's kind of just
going?
gathered right now, just resting because everybody's like arms are just exhausted from bailing the ship. Like y'all are done bailing. You're like settled right now.
I would make mention or at least say something out loud in front of everyone and the captain specifically saying, that was not a natural phenomenon around these parts, correct?
Sensa's like, I've never seen anything like that before. That was very different than any storm I've ever seen. And half the crew just looks unnerved and like just dread is just washing over them.
You're supposed to be the captain and everyone's supposed to be very confident in your ability. This will be a perfect time to lie.
But yeah, no, everybody is just beat and defeated right now. So ultimately, everybody, you have no choice but to settle in for a long, cold, unhappy night. Those of you who manage to catch a few hours of sleep experience vague, unsettling dreams, while everybody who remains awake hear foul whispers amongst the crew. But you can never quite figure out who among the crew is uttering them.
Join us next time on Microphones and Monsters to see what dread and horror awaits our brave adventurers.
The storm all but vanishes with the rising sun, and the beaches of Farzine appear in the distance. As the skiff descends into the trough of a massive wave, a sudden impact jolts through the boat. The sea briefly claims your balance.
Xerothin, save Mr. Aiden!
So this will send Izzodath into like a total panic, and it's actually going to trigger one of her spells. She is going to unknowingly cast Skeletal Tail.
Hey, podcast lovers. Are you looking for a story with drama?
Please help me.
Action.
If Skylar becomes a problem, I'll handle them.
Mystery.
Who are you?
Humor.
If you put too many eggs in a basket, one of them's gonna drop out and split right open.
Have I got a story for you? Sticks Shift Incorporated, an audio drama about life, death, and mayhem. Available wherever podcasts are found.